watching video, reading, and cooking. Yeah, that is me.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. And how about you, Antonio? Could you tell us about yourself a little bit?
Hello everyone. My name is Osman. I'm from Kazakhstan. I live in Russia. I'm glad to see you, Yusi.
Thank you.
I said English. I'm good in
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much. And what about you, Belmiro? Are you still here? Can you hear me?
Yes. Here I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Could you on your camera?
Do you have a
Good
camera?
afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but do you have a camera?
Yes, for sure I do.
Could you please turn it on just to see your face, and we can start?
Yeah, I would like to turn on my camera, but I can't simply because I'm in a public place.
Okay. So you just can introduce yourself.
Yes. Well, my name is Belmiro. I think this is my first time meeting you guys, but then I know someone for sure. Yusi. Okay, I am Africa, especially in Mozambique. I don't know if you have heard about that country called Mozambique. Is where I am from.
Of course, 100%.
Yes.
Okay.
And
you can go on. Yes.
I would like to share my camera with you, but then as I told you before, I am in public place and it seems strange for me to turn on the camera while I'm with a lot of people. Maybe later on I will do that. Maybe at the end of the conversation that we'll be having.
Okay, it will be great. But anyway, thank you.
Okay.
And
Okay.
well, I suppose we have already met here. But anyway, could you describe? Could you introduce yourself? And are you still here? Do you hear me?
Marwa and
Yes.
Chelis, could you on your camera?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Hi.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Marwa from Morocco, and I'm 17 years old. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you. And Salis, could
Hi.
you turn? Hi.
Can
Could
you,
you turn camera?
I'm sorry, there is something wrong with my setting. I guess the setting of my Google Meet, but I will check it after my introduction.
Okay.
Okay.
No, just-
So yeah. So good evening from my side. My name is Chelis, and I'm currently living and working in the capital of Indonesia, Jakarta. It is very nice to know you all. Thank you so much.
Likewise. Thank you. And the last one, but not the least, come on, John. Could you introduce yourself? Just tell me what yourself a little bit.
Hello everyone. My name is Kamal John. I'm from Uzbekistan. I'm 25 years old. I'm a software developer.
Thank you. That's great. Okay, so I suppose we could start, and the main topic for today is the greatest inventions of the humanity, and I just want to hear your opinions. What is the greatest invention in our life, and who wants to be the first one? Who wants to speak? Okay, make it. Oh no. Yusi, could you be the first one without count?
Oh my god. uh,
Yeah, I suppose it's shocking, but
yeah,
anyway.
could you give introduction about today topic?
I'm sorry, introduction about what?
Could you give introduction about today topic?
Of course, the greatest inventions of the humanity. Okay, let I be the first one. And what can I say? The greatest inventions, I guess, for me is electricity, of course, and microwave oven. I just cannot live without it. And what else? I suppose it makes our life much easier, especially it really saves our time, and that's why I just like to speak about it, and I just I wanna hear your opinions. What is the greatest one for you, and why? And that's all. So,
Okay. Okay,
are you
according,
ready?
yes. Oh my god. Yes, I think the great uh, invention of humanity is good for us. I mean that can help our life, and can influence our environment, and then can slowly change the world, because I think that is important. Uh, yes, and I try to search in the internet, and I find some. Maybe I will explain just four, and the other invention will be explained with the other participants. Okay, according to me, the greatest inventions of humanity is number one is electric light by Thomas Edison, because of that we can because of that help us to productive anytime in whole day. I mean in the morning, afternoon, especially in the night, and that is very useful about electric light. And the second is about vaccine that really help us to protect from a virus such as uh, corona and something like that. Yeah, it's really important to find about vaccine, yeah, to protect us, to be safe. And the number three is about computer and internet. Yeah, that is so useful. I don't know I mean who is fond the internet and a computer, but according to me, they really useful for our life, especially for working. Computer help us to do many things, to analyze the data and solve many problems. And internet can help us to find many informations about our life, and to connect each other with same same time and with different places. I mean uh, uh, such as this meeting we can make, because internet we can make some event in the same time, and with different participants from different country. That is because internet is so useful. And the last is, what is that about intelligence? What about
Uh,
the last topic,
artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence. I mean,
Mhm.
about artificial intelligence, that is also the greatest invention humanity. Because of that, uh, we can make a machine as machine can be action as human or better than human, and that can help us more productive and can help us yeah, many things. Yeah, I think that is from me. As
Mhm.
I just share about four invention of humanity. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It was so really much, and thank you again. About artificial intelligence, by the way, I can absolutely agree with you. It's really helpful, and it helped me really in not only studying things, I mean English, and sometimes it also prepared me for the lessons. Just where I am the teacher. And that is why I just I can absolutely agree that it's helpful. Okay, so thank you for your answer, and I just want to ask some more questions for you. And the first one: what things are made your life easier? What inventions?
Um, maybe uh, that is internet that is the greatest of invention because we really need internet to connect each other, and about the technology also need internet. I think that's so useful than the other. I think according to me. Yeah.
Mhm. And can you just imagine your life without internet?
Yeah, I think that's difficult because
Mm,
when I example in my phone, I use internet to communicate with other people, and
mm,
uh, when we get virus, example corona, we work from home and that must use internet program, and we need artificial intelligence about programming, about yeah, system, good system, yeah, something like that. So internet is so important, and wow, if there is no internet, I don't know, maybe that can disturb our life. Our life, I mean, uh, we cannot do easily about work, uh, we cannot make I mean, we cannot share many information to other in the far distance. Yeah, that's
mm,
will
mm,
really
mm.
difficult. I don't know. I don't. I hope I have there is never happen. I mean, internet will be disappear. I hope. I have no. Oh my god, it's really scary. I don't know. And I I thinking now, uh, how if the internet is disappear, or we live with we live without internet. can
I
can
got it. I got it.
yeah,
Thank you.
I don't know. Yes, that is from me. Yes, I think that's
Likewise, actually,
so useful. Yeah.
I just I also cannot just imagine the life without internet.
Yeah, and when WhatsApp got problem,
Mhm.
just few hours, many people so scary and so
Mm,
afraid. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because we addict we addict about WhatsApp. We addict
mhm.
about WhatsApp and other apps, and I don't know what will happen if they will disappear or get problem. I cannot imagine. I cannot. I don't.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm also addicted with Telegram. It's my favorite social media. I'm sorry. It's my favorite messenger. Okay, so thank you for your answer. It was a pleasure to speak with you. And let's go on. Antonio or Arslan, I'm sorry. Just tell me about what is the greatest invention in your opinion? How do you think?
Excuse me. I understand. I need English. What about?
It's about the greatest inventions. Inventions means something that something new, something that helps us, like cell phones or medicines or electricity.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Excuse me. You have talking. You have a talking was of problems. Internet, okay?
Not really. I just asked about your opinion about inventions, about telephones, about electricity, and what is in your opinion, is the greatest.
Oh my God. I say Yusi what I know little English.
Okay. So you can just listen. Don't worry. Okay.
Excuse me.
It's okay. No, never mind. Okay. So, Salis, I'm sorry. Can I spell your name right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Just can you speak a little bit about the greatest inventions? I mean,
Sorry, the greatest what? The greatest what?
Inventions. Just the main topic of our meeting.
Sorry, invention.
Invention. Yes.
Invention.
Not invention. Invention.
Invention. Oh, invention. What is invention? I mean, can you explain a little bit about invention?
Okay. It's something more, something that help us in real life. It's like internet or electricity, central heating.
Yeah, got you. Thank you for the explanation. Okay, so I guess personally I will I'll choose my phone, and also with the like the tools like the internet and the data. I need all of them because it is something that really useful right now, especially for me and for us. Like, it is really important to have the mobile phone, the internet, to communicate with other people. Like, I couldn't imagine like what would it be if we don't have like the technology, like the technology without the internet, without the data. It is just like back to the then era. Like, we don't have the internet and we just like use our how do I say that? Like we just like message and just have the phone call without like it is truly not really helpful when we apply it to this era, because in this era we have lots of platform, right? We need the internet. We need the internet to connect with all of the apps that we have right now, such as what we are doing right now, right? So I guess we need that. I guess it's good. The internet is the one thing that my invention.
But invention, it's doesn't something that belongs to you. It's just it was invented somehow somewhere, and how can I say? It's like a light bulb. Do you know what that does it mean? It's just something that make us light in our home, etc., etc. It was invented in. It was invented long ago, and this is invention. Okay, okay, I see. I got it anyway. So, and you said that you can't imagine your life without an internet, but could you imagine your life without maybe air conditioner or
Ah.
modern medicines or something like that?
Oh, all right. So, talking about the air conditioner. Yeah, because that is also one the thing that I need, because in my city it is sometimes it's really hot, especially when when in the night, like if I don't have it, maybe I couldn't sleep, because in Jakarta it's totally hot. Like the weather here is totally hot, so it is something that I need as well.
I can absolutely agree with you. You know, I just made a rule when I rent an apartment. If it's a hot region, I move
Yes.
a lot on not on one country, but in general. And if it's a hot region, it's just a must-have item that must be in this apartment. So yes, I understand you. Okay, so thank you very much. And so,
You're
who wants
welcome.
to? Thank you. Okay, Mujir, can you hear me? Do you hear me?
Sorry, me?
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, I just joined. So, wait, let me do something with my phone. It's a little bit. Oh, no. Okay, so could you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. By the way, just want to ask, do you hear strange noises that came from my microphone? Or it's
Well,
okay?
were you asking about your voice? You're not really audible, actually, Alex.
No, yeah, it's just not about my voice. It's just noises that came from my
Oh,
laptop. Just it can be disturbing. That's why I'm
okay.
asking.
I thought you got short throat or something. No?
Okay, thank you. And what your opinions about modern inventions? What make your life easier, and what is the greatest one for you? How do you think?
Well, I couldn't catch your voice clearly. I'm sorry, I can't hear you
Uh,
properly.
uh, okay. So, is it better?
Oh, yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, would you
Oh,
please come again?
okay. Just your opinion about inventions in modern life. So, what
Invention.
is invention?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, there are so many inventions by human, but I just checked the link Yusi has shared with me. So the topic was talking about the biggest, right? The biggest invention that human ever found, something like that. So I think, when you talk about communication and else, actually we have so many invention, greatest invention in this world, just like uh how could I say, yeah, cell phone, electricity, and also fire, and also wheel, so you can go travel all around the world. So let me take you back to the older ages, something like that. So I'm not gonna talk about this communication stuff because yes, we are in modern era, but when we talk about the biggest invention in this world, is just like something that really, really give a very big effect to all human. So let's say that. So let's come to the previous ages, like when people used to like live. How do you say nomaden? So you just live here for like 1 or 2 years until the resource there run out, and then you move to another places. Move from one places to another. How do you say it in English? Is it nomad? No, we call it nomaden. I don't know how to call it in English. So
It's
I
nomad.
think
Yes,
that
yes.
in my opinion, so I think the biggest invention in this world is just like when human start domesticated domesticated plants and animals, so they don't need to move from one place to another anymore. So it is like when they start to live in one place and then grow their own plants, and then they have cattle, and then they don't need to go, like hunting anymore. I mean, yeah, of course they do hunting, but not as the only way for living. So I think it's all about agricultural invention. I don't know how to say it properly, but I guess that because when we learned about the history, when the ice age has, how can I say, the last ice age, something like that. I watch movies a lot, these animation movies. Sorry, but I was thinking like that's the biggest invention actually, when people start to stay in one place, not move from one place to another. So I think because by that moment, by that invention, let's say that, so they think more how to grow plants, they think more how to raise animals, so they don't need to move more again and again. So I think that's the biggest one, because we all need foods, right? I believe that even though I eat rice and maybe you eat grain, what's your staple food actually, Alex? So let me know. So
Uh, did you say stumble or?
staple food is my main food, like the food I eat
Okay, okay.
every day. So we eat
Mhm.
rice, right? Indonesian eat rice. So it is like the invention in agriculture, because all people, no matter where they live, they eat plants. They eat from plants, so they cannot live without plants. So I think this is the biggest invention in the world, because they started the first one. They started. So by living in one place, they start growing. They start to think about all the things they need to survive. So, and then they found wheel. They find how can I say, how do you say, what do you put in the gun? We call it missile. How do you say it in English?
It's an ammo, ammunition, or
Yeah, ammunition. I think that's one of the biggest invention in the world as well. Just like the wheel, and then the electricity, and yeah, and something else. So that's in my
yeah.
opinion. I want to back to the past, because I want, I want us to remember the very first of the invention itself, where people start to grow, because when they live in one place, they can do something more better than thinking about what they will eat today. So they start to think about technology and else. So that's my point, Alex. I hope you get me. I don't know how to say it properly. I'm sorry.
Actually, it was great. It was a pleasure to speak with you. It was a pleasure to listen to you. I'm sorry, and yeah, I got it, and it's quite. I forgot this word, but anyway, it was great. Okay, so and I can absolutely agree about guns, about plants, and yes, I like to eat duckweed. Okay, so let's go on, and I suppose, Camel John, could you just tell us about your opinion about inventions, about your about the things that you couldn't imagine in your life?
Okay. First of all, I said about my profession. I'm software developer. Also, other participants said about technology, computer science, and artificial intelligence. Also, electricity. It's true. All opinion is true, but my opinion is humanity invention is book, only book. Because all of the religions has a very important book. Maybe in Muslims has Quran book, and a Christian has Bible, and other one religion has own books. So my last opinion is the greatest invention is only book, only so yeah. I'm agree all guys all opinion, but is very central or very great invention only book, yeah, only so.
I see. I got your answer. But what things are made your life easier nowadays? I mean, about
It's
maybe. Yeah,
it's
you can
true.
go.
Computer or electric or like cars technologies is okay, but without book it's not important. It's without book uh, we can't create or we can't make again. We can copy other generation informations, also knowledge. Maybe uh, 10, 10 centuries ago, generation made some kind of machine or some kind of technologies. But without books, we couldn't now, couldn't make again without without book.
Yes, I can agree with you because I understand you, and I suppose I premise that knowledge is the greatest things in our life. I mean, the greatest. Uh, okay, let's like it. And yes, we can make books in the computers. I mean, just e-readers or something like that. We can read on
Yeah.
these devices, but in general, it's books. And yes, so
By the way,
yes,
an algorithm on computer science.
of course. No, how can I say? Not really deep, but
It is programming, like
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like programming or algorithm. Muhammad Al-Kharazmi was born, I guess, 12th or 8th century. You know, this man create and write about algorithm. 10th century later, we made computer. How can we made? How? Without book, how can we made?
Yeah, I got it. Actually, I didn't know that fact, and it's interesting. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
keep it in mind. Thank you for your answer, and just go on. So we have two new participants that just came to our meeting, and it is Adiba and I'm sorry, Yusi, is it you? Your second account?
Yeah, that is my second count. I will leave.
Okay, just I've got some confusions. Okay, so Adiba, just can you just tell us about yourself and just tell your opinion about our topic? And if you don't remember, I just can repeat it. It's about the greatest inventions of humanity.
Could you hear my voice?
100%, absolutely.
I'm Adiba. I'm from Indonesia. It's Java, and I'm student in education department. And now,
Just don't worry, it's okay. Just take your time, take a deep breath.
about the topic. About the topic, I still don't have an idea. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you can look another what is one. I want to look for it.
Actually, I asked everyone already. What's okay? I'll just ask you some questions. Maybe it will be easier. How do you think? What is the greatest things? I mean, invention that help you in your daily life. I mean, maybe it's electricity, maybe it's your cell phone, and why?
The greatest invention that helped me is for from not use AI like ChatGPT because it helped me to make easy to do my homework like that, and we can like make some article with that. It is sorry. It is easier, so we don't need to think. I mean, we don't need to look for another journal again. But you have to like doing like instant to make an article in ChatGPT. At that time, my lecturer talked about that, but he said to us not to use it every day because yeah, it is good, but sometimes it can make people be lazy to read something like to read some journal like that. Even though it is easier, but it is make people like less creativity like that. Yeah.
Yes, I can absolutely agree with you. I just also like to use this chat, and it's really helpful, especially with things related to English language. Okay, so and what are the main things that you can't imagine your life without?
Huh? Sorry.
Okay, repeat it. Never mind. Just what is the main things that you can't imagine your life?
The main thing that I can imagine is now technology is like improve so fast, and I can imagine that there is something can be instant in this year like in there is like a new technology like ChatGPT from AI, right? And also there are so many applications to make students easier to I mean like to do their tests like that without taking so long time. So it's something like oh my god, it is why people do like that. So I'm like it is it is make people like easier, but sometimes I feel like if there is something like that, so how people in the future like that if there is like AI like ChatGPT, so they can like make a journals, like make a journal like that. But later people say like I can make like tests in ChatGPT, so I don't need to like do more so much effort. So it make people like lazy. Something like beside a new technologies because there are major technology. It make me feel like easy, but you have to be careful too to use it.
I got it. I got it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for those helicopter sounds, but it's my laptop. Okay, so and we have some more time, and I just asked everyone. But in such a case, I just want to ask some few more questions. And Salis, do you spend a lot of time on your cell phone? How do you think?
Yeah, I do. Like, almost like a day, like every single time, like every single day, I always like use my phone. Maybe like more than if I calculate the times that I'm using my phone, it's gonna be like more than 12 hours. More than 12 hours. So I oftenly just stay on my screen and like to communicate with other people, like with my colleagues, with my family, with my friends. I use my cell phone, and also like to what's that, like to do scrolling on my social media, and I need my cell phone. So mostly every single day I always like use my phone. But sometimes I think it is really bad. It is really bad sometimes if I cannot like control myself over my phone, especially about scrolling, like social medias. It wastes my time. Like it wastes my time just plainly. I sometimes just stay on my phone like more than 2 hours, just like scrolling my social media. So sometimes I think it is really bad. I need to control myself.
I can fully understand you because I have a story about it. One time, I just noticed that I have 4,000 reminders in one group in Telegram, and I wasted 3 hours to just check it. 4,000 reminders. Okay, so thank you for your answer.
We all do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, Yusi, and what? How about you? Do you spend a lot of time on your cell phone?
About me, actually, I'm getting older and I have much activity duties, so I just check my phone. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, after I finish my work, my duties in real life, yes, and I just reply WhatsApp like the time to finish. I just uh, I just check WhatsApp to reply some people who according to my work just that, and I will update in Instagram, Facebook. That just because I have online business. Just that, not giving time to scrolling or something like that. Yeah, yeah. I am happy I can manage that. I mean, I'm not give a lot of time in social media. Yes, I maybe if I join in the group, I chat with online people, and I active in other apps after I finish all my work in real life. So that's not disturb my activities.
I see.
Okay.
So it's mostly for work, am I right? I mean, using your smartphone.
Yeah.
I got it. So thank you. And Muji, how about you? Do you use your cell phone most of the time, or it's just randomly?
Cell phone. We talk about cell phone again.
Yeah. I just wanted to
You
ask
know why
as a
do we
question.
talk about cell phone? No, I mean, like,
Uh,
how we could jump to this cell phone? I don't get
uh,
it.
because we just ran out of participant, and just I asked everyone about inventions. That's why I just decided why not.
So about the cell phone, yeah, I spend lots of time in my cell phone, but after I finish my work, I mean, like, let's say that I'm good in doing cooking while texting, something like that. So I can spend more time on my phone, but still I'm doing my works. So that's me. I'm a working mother. So, but I have so many friends in my phone. Yeah. So I come to them like just like what you said. You need to check the group because I don't want to tell. I don't like to let unopened and unreplied messages meant to me. So I always try to find any chance to reply. And even though by cooking, by frying, and by not by washing, but by cleaning, by sweeping, something like that, because I'm a mother. So I just don't want to, neglect my responsibility here for anything in my phone. But I need to make balance, of course. But it's a bad thing. Just don't try this at home because, sometimes I neglect my rest time. So it's like, oh my God, my friend needs me. So I can't leave her, something like that, because she's typing and I need to reply. But actually it was my rest time. So I lost my rest time. So the rest was in myself. But that's me. I'm still working on it. I don't know, because I just feel like I couldn't let them like feeling I was ignoring them. No, I don't like it. But the fact is that I lost my sleeping time. So it's like happening many times actually. So that's why I said to you, just don't try this at home.
I understand. I just had such a bad feeling, such a bad habit, and I just somehow got rid of it, but I don't know how. But anyway, so thank you for your answer, and let's go on. Colonel John, how about you? What about your cell phone?
I can't live without my smartphone. By the way, I'm a software developer. I made some application on my phone for Android phone. That's why I have to check, I have to test, I have to make something on my phone. That's why I think I addictive for my phone. But other time, my day off or other free time, I'm trying to don't use smartphone, don't check it or don't use it to travel travel anywhere or park or some to do something. But smartphone is important for to speak some close friends, also parents, also how can I say, also I can speak with my phone also right now. We have to check, also we have to balance to use it. Yes.
I see, and I agree with you. Yes, it must be balanced. And the last one, but not the least, we have 5 or 4 minutes left. And Adiba, what about your phone? How do you use it?
I always use it every day because besides student, I'm also a content writer. So I joined internship as a content writer. So I always make a content, and sometimes I always scroll social media to look for some references to my content. So all the time, I always use my phone to look for some content. But I think it is like a bad habit. But for me, it is not a bad habit. Actually, I working too in there, make like looking for some content to upload on Instagram and YouTube. And so I need to find some ideas about my content because in my platform is the topic is about education. So I try to like look for about some information about education, maybe like information about university, or people want to join in university or something about their major. So I have to look for some like research some ideas in like a journal or something like in the platform like TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I got it, but you just turned your mic off in the very end of your story. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left, only 2 minutes, and just
Yes.
can you just say something about this meeting or just your wishes or something like that?
Maybe Chalice, do you want to say something about this meeting because you are new here? Yes, this is the first time you join the meeting. I'm so happy.
Thank you, Yusi. Thank you so much for like inviting me to this meeting. I was really like losing my focus because my setting of my camera. Uh, I personally have the old one, the old Gmeet, and I need to delete it so that I can turn on my camera in this new my Google Meet. So yeah, thank you so much for Yusi for inviting me to this meeting. I'm really happy. Like I'm really happy to join this community, like this meeting, and I hope that I can join next time because this is truly this truly interesting, and also I'm so happy. I'm so glad to meet all of you, especially Alex and Chris.